Hello out there, fans of my channel and Honor vs. Madness. It's times again to do a weekly giveaway of the tickets that will be part of this game. Again, if you don't know anything about this, if you win the tickets, then you're going to have a chance to get an NFT for them when the Carnival shop opens, but that won't be till the game comes out, which should be still a few months away. They're on their normal timeline, but they always said the alpha of this game will be launching close to Q4, with maybe a full release at the end of the year to early next year of this game. So yes, I'm giving you these very early. I'm talking to you about this game very early. Hey, I tried to do the same about Splinterlands, and a lot of you didn't check it out. And that token is pumping now. So, we'll look at the Grim Gold token. We'll look at if now might be a good time for you to buy. I'm not your financial advisor, but I do know how to look at a chart a little bit. And we'll talk about the other big news that came out. Now, the Honor vs. Madness team, led here by AJ. He's part of the EMP team as well as LA. They had a fun little AMA where they had one huge announcement that I'm going to go over, but I thought it would be fun to start with the funny announcement. The pirate Edric Vane, one of the main guys that we've talked about here, he's one of the main villains in the story, though he's more like an anti-hero, classic kind of story of someone who was betrayed coming back from revenge. I am fighting a little bit of a cold, so sorry if I take some breaks to drink some water. But the big news for this token is that GG has now been moved over with a partnership with SwapX to the Sonic chain. Now, it's not completely moved. Your stakes on BNB are fine. The token is still on BNB. If you want to stake the token, you need to get it on BNB. But they had a partnership with the Sonic chain. I did tell you that they were talking to some different chains, and they had some announcements coming about their token being featured there, and then hopefully eventually being able to be provide liquidity over there to do earnings for the game. Now, why is that exciting? AJ is all about real yield opportunities. If he can work with the SwapX platform, eventually get the GG token paired up with the Sonic token over here. I believe that's where it is, and get some rewards coming to it from this platform's token, just like any other DeFi platform out there. If you provide liquidity for their pools, they have certain sponsor ones where they'll give you some money. Hopefully they can get the GG token there because they are providing the liquidity. That token will then come back to them, and then they will be able to use that for supporting their ecosystem. Traditionally, the plans for his earnings usually are a little mixture of going into the treasury, supporting the token of the game, and supporting paying, just having money to continue to work on and support the game. Now, they don't have any issues with funding at this point. They've said that even with the hack to a partner project, they still have their funds. They're still moving forward with their game. No big deal. It did slow down the growth of some of, their projects. When a partner gets hacked, that doesn't feel good and people get worried. And so sometimes the token goes down in value. This was the major announcement. You saw it here on X as well, that they are now going over to Sonic. I need to learn a little bit more about Sonic. I'll do some videos about it because they are one of the newer chains out there. They are a very fast chain. I believe they're EVM compatible, but I'm not absolutely sure on that. I have to figure out how to get some Sonic tokens into my wallet and then get over there, do a little buying of GG. I know they've explained that it's very easy to bridge. Now right here is their partnership with the SwapX team to bring their token over to their platform. Now, they did also talk about using, if we're new to Sonic, you can bridge over assets on this site here. So if you go here, let me just do a quick refresh so you can see this. Let me see if it comes up. Yeah, this is a way that you can bridge to Sonic from Arbitrum Base, BNB Smart Chain, Ethereum, Paradex, Optimism, Solana, Linear. It's a whole bunch of different places. Polygon, 20 other chains apparently you can go ahead and link to. Unfortunately, I don't think is my Pulse chain on here. No, poor Pulse chain got ignored by a lot of the community at this point. But eventually, I'm going to do a little explainer. But they did say you can use this to get some funds over to Sonic. Why might you want to be doing that? Sonic is currently doing a airdrop. You can look into the Sonic airdrop on your own, but it's similar to some of the other ones. If you go to their if you take funds over to their chain, you earn points. If you do certain other things on their chain, you earn points, and you get a chance to get an airdrop in at some time in the future on Sonic. So that's another reason why some of the GG crowd might go over there, interact with that token, provide liquidity, try to get it as a sponsored farm, and get us some earnings going on. Other than that, I mean, it was kind of a slower week when it came to game updates. They did just let us know that everything was on track. The big info there was on the GG token. They did show us some new card designs. That was something that was pretty cool to see. And then they went ahead and talked a little bit about their roadmap and where they're at. I did share a link to this video, but I won't say they've hit any big milestones right now, but they aren't behind either. So things have been moving along and are going really well. Now, you can still get GG on Binance on the DexSwap site. I've done examples of this in my past videos. Well, let's go ahead and look at how GG is doing. Now, when we've talked about buying GG before, we're on these two local bottoms. Then we had a nice run up. We double topped, dropped, and then we had a whale come in here. A couple of huge candles to push us way up. And then I believe this was right around the time of the hack. We went right back down. We did kind of, start to have a little run up, a little dump, a little run up, a little dump, and now back up. So we are at a level that is kind of shown that it's been a bottom-ish area for GG. Bottomed out right around here, and here, then had a chance to pump. And now it's bottomed out here and here again with, some where people did try to push it below, but it did get bought up and brought back up. One of the other thing to share with you, if I go to the right tab, okay, did I not have it open? Oh, yes. So the staking chain for Honor versus Madness, where you do your stakes on BNB, and as you can see, I still have my stakes going. I still have some time left before either of these ends, or this one over here ends. I do have a little GG liquid that I would possibly be looking to move over to Sonic and get into that liquidity pool if there is going to be a liquidity rewards. That's one of the things they did talk about. There will be some announcements as the token gets more fully rolled out onto the Sonic chain. Some of the different promotions that are going to be going on over there for people who buy the token, bridge the token, look into the SwapX governance things. So it's going to be a chance to kind of interact with a new chain if you're interested and support this project that I think has a very good chance of, they have a really good chance of coming out being a game that is played by both Web 2 and Web 3 people, and just creating a very unique world for a TCG game. So now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do our little spin. So I only had 2 people comment on the last video. So remember, I will pin my video here to my X feed. You need to like it. I would like you to repost it, and I would like you to leave a comment. Because only 2 people left a comment, it doesn't look like they both reposted it, but I'm still going to let them go ahead and be in this, because I'd rather spin a wheel than just give it to, I think, DeFizz, who actually did the retweet. So we got Coach Vlad and DeFizz. Their names are on the wheel. We'll do a quick spin, and that winner will be picked to see who... Oh, and I totally spelled DeFizz's name wrong. But... I know that's you, DeFizz. I meant to capitalize the F, and I did DeFizz. You were the first commenter, so you probably deserve it more. You are the winner, and I will be reaching out to you to send you your Carnival tickets. Again, if you want to get in on the next giveaway, just look for the video here. I'll be posting it, and you'll have a chance to win by just leaving a comment here on the X platform. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.